Are you building a PC or installing a new power supply and it feels like you're holding a plate of spaghetti? Today, we break down power supply connectors in about 3 minutes. ATX 24-pin power connector. This is the motherboard's main power connector. Without it, the system simply won't power on. It's usually located on the right side of the board and delivers essential power to the chipset, memory, and PCI Express slots. The CPU is one of the few components in a PC that requires dedicated power in addition to what the motherboard itself provides, and this is where the EPS connector comes into play. It is usually located near the CPU socket at the top of the motherboard. On modern systems, it comes either as a single 8-pin connector or as two 8-pin connectors on higher-end motherboards designed for power-hungry processors. A single 8-pin connector can safely deliver between 150 and over 200 watts, depending on cable quality. High-end CPUs like Core i9 or Ryzen 9 can draw a lot of power under heavy load. Using two 8-pin connectors helps spread that load and prevents overheating. Therefore, if your motherboard features two 8-pin CPU power headers and your power supply includes two separate CPU cables, you should connect both for improved stability and lower cable temperatures. The PCI Express 6+2-pin connector is used to provide graphics cards with additional power beyond what is delivered through the motherboard slot. They connect directly to the GPU, and depending on power consumption, 1, 2, or even 3 cables may be required, since insufficient power can lead to instability and performance loss. It is important to note that the 8-pin connectors used on graphics cards are not the same as EPS connectors intended for the CPU, and for PCI Express power, you must use the correct 6+2-pin cable, where the 2-pin connector attaches to the 6-pin connector to form a full 8-pin connector. 16-pin GPU power cables, known as 12-volt high power or the improved 12-volt 2x6 version, are used on modern NVIDIA graphics cards to deliver a very high amount of power through a single cable. It replaces multiple traditional cables and can deliver up to 600 watts for high-end graphics cards from the RTX 40 and RTX 50 series. Even though they deliver the same amount of power, the difference lies in the safer pin design of the newer 12-volt 2x6 connector, where the power pins are longer and the signal pins are shorter, preventing the graphics card from drawing high current if the connector is not fully inserted. There have been cases of overheating and connector melting with the 12-volt high power connector on graphics cards like the RTX 4080 and RTX 4090, which is why the golden rule is to insert it fully until it sits flush with the graphics card socket and you hear the locking click. You can easily recognize the SATA power cable by its thin profile and its distinctive L-shaped connector. Even though many users have already switched to M2 SSDs that mount directly onto the motherboard, SATA power cables remain essential in most systems. They supply power to traditional hard drives, SATA solid-state drives, as well as many modern accessories such as fan hubs, RGB controllers, and AIO liquid cooling pumps. The Molex connector is a legacy power solution mainly used by older components such as hard drives, CD-ROM, DVD-ROM drives, or some case fans. It has largely been replaced by SATA power cables in modern systems, which is why many current power supplies no longer include it. Now let's quickly recap all the connectors. The 24-pin ATX connector is used to power the motherboard. The 8-pin EPS connector, or 2x8 pin, is dedicated exclusively to the CPU. 6+2-pin PCI Express cables are used to power graphics cards. The 12-volt high power connector, also known as 12-volt 2x6, is used on NVIDIA graphics cards from the RTX 40 and RTX 50 series. SATA power cables supply energy to hard drives, SATA solid-state drives, and accessories such as fan hubs or RGB controllers. The Molex connector is a legacy power solution, mainly found on older hardware and rarely used in modern systems. If you enjoyed this kind of video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and if you give us a like and leave a comment, it really helps us out. Thank you.